What's the word of the game, man? It's your boy, the Wavy 6, man. We back at it like a crack at it, man. This is my 8th week. And process to 720s. I'm gonna show you my progress. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal, but it's something, you know what I'm saying? Give it a talk about, you know? So, gotta give you guys something to talk about. I haven't get a haircut, to be honest. You can see I started wolfing. So, it's been kind of hard for me to deal with the 720s because I'm so used to it. 360, 540, you don't even know. But this is close to 540 and 720s. The reason why I say because the top is slanted. You know, 540 and the top is slanted. You know what I'm saying? But and a little bit on this side. So this is what I got. Facial is not Ripple Stage, but for me, Ripple Stage, when you can see the shadows, but you see clearly, I don't see a lot of shadows like that. So, you guys let me know in the comments though. I see shadows right here. You can see a little bit of shadow right here, but it's not enough. Remember, I'm a medium here, so medium here, we gotta have more hair than the coarse hair, so we can be able to show exactly the foundation. But I can see the waves they developing here. If I could see it, you guys can see it too. So I could see it, you know what I'm saying? But I guess like around, for me, from what I see so far, I think around 10 to 12 weeks, I think I'll be able to see my pattern. And once again, this is my first time having 720s. So bear with me, you know what I'm saying? Understand my process. I'm trying the best to make sure when I get the pattern, it's close to elite. Because 720s for me is like the hardest pattern. So if I get it to get connected, because I haven't shifted my angles yet. The only angle that I shift was this one right here, to be honest. And I still got time. I shift this one because I was brushing like this. You see? I was brushing like this. But I forgot that my crown is off center. So I gotta scoop everything. Because right here, you know, you brush in the back, you brush like that, right? Right here, you gotta. So 720 is creating a donut. Everybody knows that. But when you got off center crown, it's kind of hard for you to do it, but I'm doing my best to see if I can be able to accomplish it. And I hope I don't have a lot of forks. If I got a lot of forks, I'm gonna try my best to make videos about how breaking forks. I know how to break them, but hopefully I won't have as many. As you can see the ripples right on top. You can see a shadow, but it's not in develop yet. I guess I need at least, you see if I go like this, you can see the little shadows, right? On top, you can see the little shadows. But hey, I'm working on it. So what I did, I shifted like this right here. Aiming the crown, you see? I had to do this little shift right here because I realized for my head, because everybody got a different head, I have to, so the waves could develop like this. You see what I'm saying? That's how it is. 720s, boom. Straight vertical. Woof, woof, woof. So what I'm doing like this, and I'm scooping it. You see? I'm scooping all the way to the right. So I'm not dragging, I'm just scooping it. For me, this is the hardest angle that I have, to be honest. And the hardest thing about 720s is about twisting your wrist. You gotta force your wrist to do that 180, you know what I'm saying? So you see, look at my wrist. You see? Because basically 720 is a donut, so right here, a lot of people slant it like this, straight down. But me personally, I don't want it so slant like this, like wavy crooked, poppy blasted. They have it like that. I don't want my 720s like that. I want a little bit, but I want to put a little twist to it so it could get more swirly type. That's how I like my patterns, you know what I'm saying? For each his own, but you see, instead of like this, straight down, you see how my brush is? Instead of like this, I'm going like this. And look, you see, boom, straight to the, just the tip of the brush. That's my guidance, the tip of the brush. And then I just scoop it all the way from the tip of the brush to the bottom of the brush. I'm brushing that side. So everything is being brushed. You might don't see it, but everything is being brushed. Boom, boom, boom. Then I switch my hands, this one, and I scoop it. You see, look at the top of the handle, it's aiming to the crown. It's aiming to the crown, so watch it. Brushing the bottom, then I'm gonna go to the top. Watch, right here, boom. And then you see how I play with my hand, boom. Scoop it. But I make sure that everything gets brushed. I'm using the whole brush right now, from the crown all the way to outside. I wanna make sure everything gets brushed. And I take my time. I'm not brushing fast. I'm taking my time. And the reason why I'm taking my time, it's my first time with 720, so I wanna learn and I wanna be precise with my angles. I don't wanna rush it, and then when I'm finished, when my hair's already developed, got like 20 forks, I'm trying to avoid that. Because I want my angles to look not perfect, but you know what I'm saying, at least a 6 or 7. I'm not looking for a perfect 10, I'm looking for a 6, 7. Because it's my first pattern, so I'm not expecting to be elite. If it was 360 wave or swirl, I can't get a beehive honestly because I got a swirl crown, so it's hard. And I'm not wasting my time training my crown to turn 360. I'm satisfied with my 360 swirl and a 540. Shout out to my 360 wave is a beehive, because I don't want to go through that process, training my crown to open my crown and train my hair. And my hair is already swirly, my crown is swirly, so I don't mind having 360 swirl or 540 or 720, because my crown flows clockwise, so I don't have a lot of problems with that. So I'm just doing the light section. By the way, Torino Pro, this is a softy brush. If you want to get this brush, you can check I got you can check my video below. I'm gonna leave it in the description. So I love this one, my favorite brush, man. It's been with me for 2 years. You can see it's roughed up. You know what I'm saying? But it's still broke, it's still working, the bristles are still there. That's all counts for me. If the bristles are still there, I don't care. I'm not a show off. I got a lot of brushes, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like my top one brush that I like, so. And then the same brand, I like it on flat brushes, which is I have a few of them. And Day One brushes, Diane. If you don't got a Diane brush, you're slacking, because that's like the the big bosses of the brushes. Like that's like the #1 brushes that I know that every waver has. And you could ask any waver. Diane brushes, that's like the real OGs and the real wavers back there. Cop that. So I only been waiting for 2 years, but I bought it because I was learning. I didn't know much, but now that I have a little bit of knowledge, I know more or less what type of brushes I could get, which one I like the most. And everybody nowadays, they making their own brushes. Shout out 360 Yeezy. I know you don't know me, but I know your videos though. Came a long way, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and People to Go, making them brushes. They're unique. The only credit that I got for 360 Yeezy brush is too bulky. It's too big. I got small hands, so it's too big. But besides that, it's a good brush. I got one. I got the medium, the golden. I use it once in a blue, but I don't use it too much because I don't let my hair grow that much anymore. The most that I wolf is like probably 4 weeks. Unless I do a challenge with my community, but besides everything, I don't wolf too much. 4 weeks is the most, and after that, cut it. So I got medium hair, so after you finish with the section, just do little touch-ups, you know what I'm saying? Like, by the way, this is a softie, so just do a little section. Just go around, make sure everything's laid down, make sure everything's good before you rag up. You should be fine. Remember, because as soon as you put that do-rag, however you left your hair, that's how it's gonna stay. So if you brush your hair and you left some few hairs sticking up, that could be a problem to create a fork. Remember, you're training your hair. So if you're in the same process as me, I'm in the process. My pattern's not developed, so you gotta be really careful. You gotta focus on that. Make sure before you rag up, look at your hair, make sure everything's laid down, flowing. Make sure everything looks good. Just verify, you know what I'm saying? Okay, everything looks good. Then if you want, you can use the plastic bag. If you know how to use the plastic bag, I recommend it. If you don't know how to use it, the tip that I could give you, be careful, because you could create forks with the plastic bag. Because you're using your hands, you know, if you squeeze, if you like crash your hair, like pushing down the plastic bag, you know what I'm saying? You probably push your hair to crash with the other waves, and it's the same with the brushes. You see, I'm not pushing my brush down. I'm not forcing my strokes. I'm just putting the brush and just push it. Let the brush do the work. Just be the guidance, that's all. And the reason why I'm brushing here a lot is I have a big cowlick in my forehead, which is right here. Got a big cowlick, my hair is growing left and right. So if you got a cowlick somewhere and you want it to be part of the pattern, make sure you brush it, you train your hair so when it grows fully, it won't have a choice but to go that way, you know what I'm saying? So if you see that I brush here, I already finished my powder. As you can see, everything is laid down, everything's nice. So I'm not brushing too much because I'm still waiting for my hair to grow. Right now what I'm doing honestly is practicing. I'm practicing my angles. This is the best time for you to practice because your hair is not really developed yet. You're still in ripple stage. So if you change your pattern, make sure you practice a lot. That way when your Before ripple stage, you train. After ripple stage, and you can see your pattern ready to develop, that's it. Your hair is already developed. They train the way you train them. So you still got a little time to break the pattern and force your hair in the way you want, especially you could do washing styles, but don't scramble. Right now, I did a washing style, but I didn't scramble my hair. You know what I'm saying? I just go with my pattern. I like to scramble because I feel like my hairs get clean better than just flowing with my hair. So my hair eats a lot because where I work in a warehouse, and my hair be sweaty. So now it's kind of itchy, but I washed my hair before yesterday. The reason why, because I'm not scrambling my hair because I don't have a lot of hair. But if you want to scramble, it's up to you. But honestly, I don't want to scramble because I'm training my hair. So I want my hair to be fully trained. So after the ripple stage, then you can see your pattern coming up and it's already developed. Then you could scramble. It's just a tip. It's up to you if you want to do it or you don't want to do it. But me personally, I won't do it because I scout and I'm training my hair, so my pattern can be dope. So that's one of the tips that I can give you guys to avoid crashing your pattern and trying to get the best out of it. I can see the ripples, but I'm still waiting for more. I'm nervous, guys. I ain't gonna lie. My first time having 720s, as you can see. I'm a meeting here, by the way, for those who's watching this video. If you don't know what type of hair you are, I got a video. You could check my videos for that. I got a chart what type of hair you are. It depends how curly is your hair. So I think that will be it. And once again, I'm brushing here a lot because I got a cowlick. I want to be able to manipulate my cowlick. I got a big freaking cowlick, bro. Look, it's right there, man. I don't know. That's how God made me, you know. I wish my cowlick would be in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere. But he gave it to me right there, bro. Plus I got a big head, pause. You know what I'm saying? I got a big dome. So, you know, I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit. We'll make this video at least 20 minutes. It's cool. You see, just go with your angles. If you're a beginner and you're doing 720s or 540, 360, whatever you're doing, just flow with your angles. Don't go the opposite. Don't flow. Think it like this. Your plastic bag is a brush. Think of your hands as a brush. And that's it. Go with your flow. Go with your pattern. Take your time with it. I'm doing this because I've been doing this plastic bag for 2 years already, so I already know how to do it. But if you're a beginner, please, when it comes to the crown, be careful, be gentle. You see how I'm doing it? You want to be really careful with your crown. If you're the type of waver that you don't like crowns, never mind what I said. But if you're the type of waver like me that likes the crown to be nice and tight, do what I do. And the reason why I said that is a lot of wavers that they don't like the crown a lot. They don't really mind. They just like to have the outside pattern, but when it comes to the crown, they don't like it. I don't know why. Maybe they don't want to waste time to do it. But I see a lot of wavers that they don't like the crown. So if you're one of those guys that like the crown, never mind what I said. If you're the guys that like the crown like me, do what I do. All depends on the pattern you have. Flow with your pattern. Don't go with the opposite. Flow. You see what I'm doing? Flow with your pattern. Think the plastic bag is a brush, and that's it. You'll be alright. And use the big finger. Use this one. I have more control with that finger. You see, it's like the main one. You see, it's right there on top of the, below the crown right here. For me, I feel like I'm more in control with it. And boom, just play with it. Alright? So, that's it, my peoples. I'll show you my update. This is the 8 week, going to 720s. Hopefully, you know, my pattern won't look ugly when it's fully developed. I'm trying to do my best to brush the right way and follow the angles and trying, you know, I'm trying. I gotta give myself some credit. You see right here, I can see the pattern developing. So it's gonna go like this. It's supposed to go flat, but I don't want it flat. I want it like a leaf. You know, like type like 360s, 540 type. So I know how my angles is coming in. But let's see, you never know. Sometimes you see things that it's not there. You guys have a good weekend. Take care, stay out of trouble. It's your boy LD Wavy 6, man. I'm out of here.